Welcome to New York City. Today is a gorgeous spring day here on Monday, April 19th. And I wanted to walk around and show you how to get from SoHo all the way to Brooklyn Bridge, catching close to the sunset. Fellow urbanist Luciano has asked a few times if I can show the Brooklyn Bridge. I have shown the Brooklyn Bridge many times here on Urbanist, but usually I go from the Brooklyn side. So today we're going to start from the Manhattan side and see how we can get over there. I'm Ariel, this is Urbanist. Let me know where you're watching from. Our starting location is the intersection of Broome Street and Center Street, right on the border of SoHo and Nolita. Also right at the entrance of Little Italy. Let me know where you're watching from and let's walk around. It's a gorgeous day today. Let me know where you're watching from. Right here, we're seeing what used to be the former police headquarters. Gorgeous building with one of the most expensive apartments in the city. It's no longer a police headquarters, it's now a condominium. Watch my New York City Mafia tour here in Little Italy. I actually covered the history of this police department that used to be tied to the mafia and crime fighters. Hello Mona, nice to see you here. Welcome everyone. Ron's watching from Vermont. Bar from Michigan, nice to see you here. Welcome. Hello Iris from PR. Welcome. Cecile from Denmark. Nice to see you here, Cecile. Soulman says, I got hooked to this channel every now and then. You watch? Oh, that's so awesome. Hello, Kay. Hello, Rhonda. The Mafia tour was a blast. Hello, Alexandra. Nice to see you here. Hello, Malachi from Birmingham. Please let me know how to pronounce your name properly. If I mispronounce anyone's name, always feel free to clarify on your pronunciation. Hello, Colleen. Omar, thank you so much for the 50 stars. Hello, Mona. Hello, Chloe from South Wales. Hello, Mags. Nice to see Mags over here. Paula, taking this walk many times. So yeah, we're starting right by SoHo. And let's make our way to the Brooklyn Bridge. It's gonna be fairly easy to get there. Basically, we gotta walk straight. So right there in the distance, cars are coming, so I'm gonna stay a little bit over here. But right there in the distance, we see the Civic Center, Manhattan Municipal Building. You see that building with the golden statue on top? There's a statue of Audrey Munson, the first supermodel of the US. That is the building where we're gonna enter into the Brooklyn Bridge. Omar, thank you for the other 50 stars. I appreciate you, Omar. Thank you. So, this is a condominium. Hello, Teresa. Nice to see you here. Hello, waitress. Hello, Mary. It's hard to pronounce. It's an Irish name, but it sounds like Malaki. Malaki, thank you so much, Malaki. So here's one of my favorite restaurants for brunch. This is Maman. I love their Tribeca location, but this one's a nice location as well. Tribeca is a little bit more peaceful. Mona, thank you so much for the 500 stars. I appreciate you. Oh, we got a lot of people sending stars. Thank you. Big round of hearts for Kay letting me know who the star senders are, because I am streaming to various platforms and hence I don't see the stars so clearly. Ooh, we got a new Thai restaurant here. It looks very beautiful. Panajota says Ariel's back indeed. Mater says I decide to switch it up. I'm in Twitch. Oh, nice. Thank you so much for watching from Twitch. Here's the location on Grand Street. of one of Tesla's laboratories. This is where Tesla experimented on this earthquake machine. Hello, Sabita. Nice to see you here. So much nicer to watch when I don't have to work, says Susie. Oh, I'm glad, Susie, that's the case. So I decided to do this bonus video later in the afternoon because I know I have a lot more people tuning in now that are working a 9 to 5 and are in US time. So for all of you who are here in the US and it's a little bit easier to watch in the evenings, decided to go live today. Maybe I'll consider doing more live videos in the evenings, especially now that summer is around. It's a lot more pleasant because it goes dark much later. We'll continue walking around. Mona says, ooh, how cool you look. Love that shirt. Thank you so much, Mona. Thank you so much for 500 stars. Nice to have company on Twitch. Yes, Susan is on Twitch as well. We got a few Twitchers. Hello, Judith. Hello, Darlene from Glasgow. Welcome. Hello, Pennsylvania Wisdom. Oh, I love that name. From Switzerland. Or Penny Wisdom. Penny Wisdom. Welcome from Switzerland. Nice to see you here. So we're basically on the border of Chinatown and SoHo. So we're straddling the border right here on Lafayette, Center Street. Hey, Clifford. Cliff, nice to see you here. Deanne. Welcome. Dave, I'm glad you're really enjoying the videos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Kay says, don't forget to press that like button. Yes, press that like button right now. If you want to see more of these videos on FB, press the heart one. Instead, it's a little bit more effective to bring these videos to more people around the world. People who could use a little bit of New York City vicarious walking. So feel free to share this right now. There's a beautiful restaurant called The Tiger. Darlene, you love my videos. I'm so glad you do, Darlene. Thank you so much for tuning in. Justine. Hello, Corey from Romania. Nice to see you here. Hey, Wendy. Wendy M. Nice to see you here. Hope you're doing well. We're getting close. But here on Urbanist, we take our sweet, sweet time. But Najotis is also watching on Twitch. Awesome. Thank you for liking, Mater. So this is the East Bank building. Beautiful. They made it very Chinese style. Oetra says, my mom used to tell us kids that's a lot of malarkey. Yeah, that's not a word used on much often nowadays in the US. But you do hear in older movies, malarkey. We just say the S word. Dave, nice to see you here. I'm sorry, it's too late for me in Europe. Have to work tomorrow, says Christoph. No worries, Christoph. I do usually my videos are more during European time. So, fret not. I will be live again, Wednesday, 1 p.m. Also, stay tuned on Friday. I'm actually doing something special. One of my favorite TV shows, Friends, has an exhibit, and I'm going to visit with my friend Action Kid. So stay tuned, Friday, 2 p.m. live. Mavis, nice to see you here. I will visit one day. I'm glad you will, Mavis. Ibrahim, salam alaikum from Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much for tuning in. So here is Canal Street. Used to be a huge canal. Actually, water is still running underneath to this day, still draining the what used to be the collect pond. So we're gonna walk on what used to be a body of water, the largest fresh body of water inside the island of Manhattan. Here's a train. We got the JZ, the NQ Canal Street train, and also you can go on the 6 train as well. So you can take a lot of trains if you want to get a little bit faster over there. Malaki likes, to be honest, I like the late videos because it's a great way to end the day. Oh, I'm glad Malaki was the case. So yeah, it's a pretty straight shot on Center Street. Wendy says, great to see you out again. I'm happy to be out again. My sister was trying to get me to go there with her, but tickets are pricey. Says Susie. Susie, what were you referring to? Do let me know. I think you're referring to something I might have mentioned previously. Oh, waitress, nice to see you here. 2 live streams in a day. What a treat, says Steve. Steve, yes indeed. Thank you again for your super chat on the last live stream. I appreciate you. I'm here for all of you, so do let me know if you would like me to point the camera on any specific place on our journey towards the Brooklyn Bridge. Or if you have any questions that might help your travels in New York or something you're curious about. I know a whole lot about history, so do ask any questions as well. Here's what used to be the Tombs. Still called the Tombs, but these were the original jail in New York City. It was called the Tombs originally because it looked like a big Egyptian tomb, and it was sinking because it was built on what used to be Collect Pond. To this day, these are still called the Tombs. It is formerly a detention center. It means it's a jail. When you're arrested for some type of crime and you're withheld here, you're detained here. These are the 4th Tombs. There's been 3 iterations before this one. Yes, I would like you to show the Statue of Liberty. Yes, Alexandra. Yes, I'll zoom in once we get a better view. Never seen such an artistic jail, says Judith. you see as artistic? It seems pretty brutalist to me. Yeah. It does have a, unique vibe to it, but it looks like a jail. A jail looks like a jail. Hey, Gustavo is an architect in Brazil. Ooh, that's really cool, Gustavo. Lots of bail bondsmen there. Yeah, you go across the block. I'll zoom in because I've shown this plenty of times. Just across the Tombs is Chinatown. The Friends exhibit. Oh, Susie, you're talking about the Friends exhibit. Yeah, it is a bit pricey. It is indeed very pricey, actually. So yeah, you can see it for free on my channel, which is nice. Chloe, loving your videos. Have coffee on me. Would love to come to the UK. Thank you so much, Chloe. I appreciate the super chat. I actually just had my 3rd cup today, right before starting this live video. Didn't go for coffee, but I went for a matcha. Matcha is concentrated green tea. It's really delicious. It was mixed with cocoa. It was a place called Matchaful, so highly recommend it for anyone wanting to check it out. Let me grab my bag over here. I'm carrying a pretty big bag because I did some shopping. I needed some clothes ready for summer and needed new jeans because I walk a lot and jeans get worn out, shoes as well. So I'm carrying quite a big shopping bag. And can't wait for Friday, says Wendy. Oh, I'm glad. Friday, 2 p.m. for Friends. Hey, how's it going? Mona says, oh, nice, I like that you love to shop. I mean, I don't really shop too much, but when I have to, I already have my favorite stores, and I pretty much know exactly what I want, so I don't kind of browse too much. Like button is slam, says Wendy. Oh yes. Favorite stores, this one right here, Scotch and Soda. And also Uniqlo, Bonobos, and I really like this other company called Sovereign Code. Knockout view. Yeah, I'm just absolutely stunned with this view. That's why I'm stopping ever so often to just show it to you. Let's actually zoom in on the buildings because we're gonna get much closer to them. But here we get a good view. Darlene, today I went to Scotch and Soda, which is one of my favorite stores ever now. It's been a favorite of mine for the past year. They are a Dutch company. So for any Dutch people watching out there, you probably are well familiar with it. Vero, ya no usa mascarilla. No, Vero, no estoy usando tanta mascarilla porque está bastante vacío estas áreas. So ya que no hay tantas personas, no veo tanto. No decido no usar la mascarilla, pero cuando voy a sitios más llenos de personas o cuando voy adentro o cojo el tren, sí estoy usando la mascarilla. Y muchas otras personas también están usando la mascarilla. So no, I'm not using the mask in these areas. Pretty much empty. There's not that many people around me. I decide to use the mask when there's more people around me. It's packed places, which we may encounter if we pass the subway stop, or whenever I go into the subway, buses, or stores, I use it. So let's take a nice little detour over here. Vero says, okay, cuídate, por favor. Sí, claramente. Scotch and Soda, a clothing store? In Virginia, it is indeed a clothing store. That's it. It's pure clothing. So here we have a statue of Medusa. Should we look into her eyes? Uh-oh. I'm frozen now. All of you have just been turned into stone. Mona says, don't laugh at me. I just had my first outdoor dining inside the restaurant on Saturday. Oh, Mona, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Glad you enjoyed the outdoor dining. DN, I think it's too late. We already got stoned. We already got stoned by Medusa. Soulman became a patron. Ooh. Soulman, thank you so much for becoming a new member. Soulman, welcome everyone to Soulman. He's now a super urbanist. Was it on YT? Let me know. Thank you so much for becoming a super urbanist. Super urbanists are people who support on YT, FB, or Patreon. I offer 3 different ways. If you support on all 3, you are officially a mega urbanist. And yes, we are all stoned right now because of Medusa. I'm not talking about anything else. It's because of Medusa. That's Happy 420 Eve. Oh yeah, tomorrow is indeed 420. Good point. If you're a fan of Law and Order, probably gonna recognize a lot of these places we're gonna visit. We're gonna pass by. So for people who don't know, 420, today's 419, but 420 is April 20th. Is it's kind of like a makeshift holiday for anyone who likes smoking oregano, aka cannabis. Can you go shopping on an empty stomach? I would not recommend it. Nook, tomorrow's my pup's B-day. Oh, I'm so glad. Alexander, thank you so much for letting me know. Sulman, thank you so much for becoming a YT member. So here we're gonna see a few cool buildings. Here, 29 stories tall. Well, if it were full regular stories, this would be a 50-story tall building. No windows. If you all find out why, after this video, watch the New York City skyscraper with no windows. It's on Urbanist. Paola dice, hola, un hermoso día hoy. Gracias por tus recorridos y mostrar la maravillosa ciudad de Nueva York. Tus videos son espectaculares. Ah, qué bien. Gracias, Paola. Paola, lo agradezco. Qué bien que te están cantando estos recorridos por Nueva York y tiene cualquier pregunta en español puede preguntar. Gracias por el super chat, lo agradezco. ¿Y de dónde eres? Recuérdame, ¿de dónde eres? Can you point out the golden statue again? Yes, it's across the street. Let's not get run over. All right, I'll show you. Golden statue. So right up here on top of the Manhattan Municipal Building is a statue of, well, it's an allegorical statue. I'm not sure what it's representing, but it is in the likeness of Audrey Munson. Audrey Munson, if you see any statue that looks like it belongs to the late 1800s, early 1900s, it's probably of Audrey Munson here in the US. Mostly in New York City and Chicago. Her likeness is also in front of the New York Public Library. She's also the Titanic Monument at 103rd Street. And many, many others. Do let me know where are the other ones. There's a few big ones here in New York City. E8R says, bro, I love your videos. Thank you so much for them. My pleasure. Javier, ¿cuántos kilómetros tienes ya registrados en Google Maps? Yo no sé cuántos kilómetros tengo registrado en Google Maps, no sé. Yo no sé cómo se dice, pero no grabo cuántos kilómetros. Yo camino más para un placer, en vez de caminando por como trabajo, por traqueando exactamente cuánto yo he caminado. Prefiero no traquearlo. Y eso es un poco anglicismo. Dígame cómo se dice track. So I don't track my steps at all. So yeah. Calculas. Thank you so much. Calculas. Hey, Berkeley, nice to see you here. Ian, nice to see you here. Welcome. ¿Cómo está la clima ahora? El clima ahora está bien tranquilo, bien, está como 60 y pico de grados Fahrenheit y está perfecto para usar un jacket liviano. Y casi no hay viento también. So, está bien tranquilo. The weather is very nice, very tranquil, very mild. You only need a light jacket. Do you know some Brazilian? No. Love your channel. Hey, Oscar, enjoy the day. Wonderful to cross the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice crossing. We're getting to the Brooklyn Bridge pretty quickly. I've been walking slow, so you can easily walk from where we started in about 15 minutes. Get to the Brooklyn Bridge. So who left that $6 super chat? Let's see. Enjoy the day. Thank you so much, Oscar. I appreciate it. Try some Brazilian food, says Andre. I love Brazilian food. Haven't shown it really on video yet. but I love a good caipirinha. Just Brazilian food overall is so good. You should do a tour of the Woolworth building. Eric, believe me, I tried, but they have a strict no video policy. Not even my friends in untapped cities were able to get in with video. I know many other like pretty big media sites, and they've been unable to get video. They're really strict for some reason. I have no idea why. So I wish I can show you the Woolworth inside. Would you go to the Katharine Hepburn Park over the west side someday? Okay, there's a Katharine Hepburn Park? Really? I haven't heard of it. I gotta check it out. This is a new one. BBC got in. Really, they did. That's good. That's good for them. So here we have the Freedom Tower. Lots of freedom in that tower. I'll be listening and watching the replay later, says Oh Waitress. Thank you so much for tuning in, Oh Waitress. Dina says, love these videos. What borough? Javier, I'm in New York City, but I don't answer personal questions. So feel free to ask me any other question. Judith, lots of freedom in the tower. There is a lot of freedom in the tower. Watch my video, the skyscraper that is bulletproof. It's also another video. You can learn all about that tower. Here is the JZ456 train on Chambers Street. And yes, cue the Law and Order theme song. Dun dun dun. How does it go again? Is it dun dun? Wendy says this is ace. Oh, como se escriba. Vero. ¿De qué tú estás refiriendo? Y cualquier persona ve el show, el programa Law and Order, Ley y Orden, aquí donde lo filman. This is where they film Law and Order. Oscar says, stand clear of the closing doors, please. So Michelle says Law and Order is dun dun. I do know how to do the subway, but the Law and Order one is a little bit tougher. Dun dun. Have you ever been in a building with an elevator that has a 13th floor? Paul, there's a lot of buildings here with the 13th floor. We're not super paranoid, like the Japanese are. The Japanese avoid the floor number 4 because it means death. No, we are not nowhere near as paranoid in that regard. So yes, you'll frequently encounter a 13th floor. They do exist. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I'll check out Katharine Hepburn Park. Está en el lado oeste por el edificio de el UN, el Katharine Hepburn Park. Oh, gracias. I think I might have shown it in my Japan Society video. George Lopez, any relation to the comedian? Let me know. But he says, fantastic live stream, as usual. Thank you so much. So that's where we walked. Actually, we can see where we started. Let me zoom in. We can see where we started. It's also a very clear day. You see that building all the way at the end? That building that blocks our view to look beyond? That's where we started this live stream. But without further ado, let's go into the Brooklyn Bridge. Are you ready? Let me know in the comments if you're ready for the most iconic bridge in the entire world. The bridge that united two cities of New York Brooklyn. The unification was so great that they decided to become one city, the greater city of New York, in 1898. Judith is ready. The sun sets not for a while. Well, we're getting in a little bit early. This is live video, so. Kay is ready. Hola, está lista. Qué bien que está lista para visitar el puente de Brooklyn. Oh my God. Beautiful views alert. Freedom Tower. We got the Woolworth building right there, built by Cass Gilbert. We got this skyscraper over here. There's a great apartment tour video. You see that? You see that penthouse right there? That one with the balcony. It costs like $29 million, but it's amazing. I would totally live there. Watch that video. It's a really cool apartment tour. Remind me of the guy's name. It's a bit hard to pronounce, but he's on YT. Does amazing apartment tour videos. Julio, you got Mary 1 block away from here. Oh, that's so cool, Julio. When says, is it yours? Shh. Don't say anything. I do not live in a crazy expensive penthouse. Not at all. I do not live there. No, I am just a YouTuber. I don't live in a big penthouse. Not at all. I don't have amazing views of Midtown Manhattan and downtown Manhattan when I wake up and have my coffee. No, never happens to me. No. I don't take a bath. Yes, a bath, not a shower. I don't take a bath with the Freedom Tower right there in front of me. No, I don't. I don't do that. No. Michael says you can do anything if you put your mind into it. Judith says let's move in. I agree. I think it's time. Wendy says stop kidding, you're rich. Wendy, shh, don't let anyone know. Don't let anyone know that I'm a secret billionaire YouTuber. So this is the Manhattan Municipal Building. Ibrahim says, you're looking... Hey, Sara, desde Argentina. Bienvenidos. Me encanta cuando ver los argentinos. Están mirando este recorrido. So this is the surrogate courthouse. And I actually did an inside tour. It's posted on Instagram. I was unable to do a full Facebook Live, but check it out. Hector, no, I'm not thinking about that guy. I think the guy's name is Yavel, something like that, with a Y. I think he's Israeli. So no, it's not Eric Conover. I'm not talking about him. Adrian says, buy yourself a van and start doing van tours. Adrian, I think you misread the name of the show. It is not naturist, nor great outdoorsist. It is urbanist. This show is about cities. On occasion, I visit outside of the city, but it's mostly about cities. So these are tilings by Guastavino Tiling Company, one of the most famous tiling companies here in New York. little bit of echo, not too much. There are a lot of people, Spanish-speaking people here today. Yeah, muchos hispanos mirando hoy. Bienvenidos. Aida, bienvenidos. Here we have the Sugar House prison window. Late at night, you will see or hear moans of people yearning to escape from the confines of the Sugar House. They're, please let me go, please, please, please. This is one of the more haunted places in New York. It's because during the American Revolution, this was a sugar house. Sugar house meaning that they stored sugar inside here in the bigger structure. This is the only thing that remains, a single window. And in the sugar houses, the British took over them and stored American soldiers inside. More American soldiers, or at that time they were known as rebels. The Americans had a different name for them. Do remind me what was the name that the Americans gave themselves during that time. More of them died in these prisons, sugar house prisons, and also on the ships, because they ran out of capacity in these sugar houses, so they started storing them in old defunct ships along the Brooklyn coast. More of them died in these prisons than on the battlefield. So think about that. Scary. Is there a ghost at night here? Yes, there is. Right now. Yes, there is. His name is Tom. But let's not say hi to Tom today. Mag says, wow, interesting. Oh, yes, Mags. So glad you're interested in these fun facts. All right, now it's time. We're going to go across the Brooklyn Bridge. However, I got to give you a musical break because some hot dog vendors playing reggaeton really loudly. So let me know if you want some vibes from the Urbanist soundtrack. And what song would you want to listen to from an Urbanist coffee break? You should take us someday to the subway station that's closed underneath City Hall, Philippe. I would love that, Philippe. All right, make it random. All right, everyone, stay tuned. Let's take a musical interlude. Oh yeah.
This is the end of side one of this record. Please now turn it over for the second side. Now turn it over for the second side. end of side 1 of this record. Please now turn it over for the second side.
So that was First Class Ticket from an Urbanist Coffee Break album. It's available on Spotify, iTunes. If you want to buy the digital album with bonus tracks, you can go to teespring.com/stores/urbanist. Our moderators will put that link in the comments. Thank you so much, Giovanna, for the super chat, and also Ophelia. Ophelia says she really likes nuts. That's good, Ophelia. Maybe we'll feature some nuts too. I do too. I really am a fan of cashew. So thank you so much for the super chat. Let's walk around and let's see what else we see here in the Brooklyn Bridge. And you like the music? I'm so glad you do. Thank you. And right chair Lisa, this is my own music, so nope. I own the copyright for this music. That's why I made my own music, so I could play without any copyright issues. Let's say hi to the people here passing through. Maybe you should hail a taxi. Would this taxi stop? If I could, that would be funny. Rush hour is in full effect, dude. Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Mary says, great music. I'm so glad you think so, Mary. Oscar says, good one. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That was First Class Ticket. I feel like a radio show announcer. Just gotta speak with a very deep voice. That was First Class Ticket off an Urbanist Coffee Break album. Welcome to Urbanist FM. It's a rush hour. I don't see Jackie Chan nor Chris Tucker around. Oh, you mean the time of day? Yes, it is rush hour. If I hail a taxi, would he stop? Let me know. For me to jump the fence and get on the taxi. Rush hour style. Not as the time of day, but like the actual movie. That's something Chris Tucker would do in Rush Hour. I'm still waiting for Rush Hour 4. What happened to it? Susie, do I take requests in what context? And Susan says if they're smart, they're far from this. Oh, what are you referring to? This is fast compared to LA traffic. Oh yeah. Here in New York, we make things efficient, even being stuck in traffic. Ah, the soothing sounds of cars stuck in traffic. The beautiful fumes of carbon monoxide choking the air. This is New York City, ladies and gentlemen. I love that carbon monoxide. Wow. Using an electric bike. Susie wants a song request. Yes, as long as it is official Urbanist songs, I do requests. Wendy says, yes, oh my. I love the smell of carbon monoxide in the evening. Warning, area under NYPD surveillance. I live here in Hawaii and there's always traffic. Really, Rainer? There's traffic in Hawaii. I did not anticipate that. Susie, okay. J-Train vibes. I'll play some J-Train vibes in honor of Susie. Let's enjoy some J-Train vibes. That was J-Train vibes from an Urbanist coffee break. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for the song request, Susie. All right, let me show you more of the buildings before we continue on the Brooklyn Bridge. Debes ver el tráfico de Ciudad de México. En verdad es una locura durante rush hour. Oh, ya me imagino. Ha oído que allá la infraestructura no está tan... no lo han hecho bien específicamente, eso hay mucho tráfico. Eso sí, interesante. It's interesting. Mexico City, yeah, can imagine there's a whole lot of traffic. Dutch Maz, nice to see you here. Mero y che quiero. Algún día, mi amor. It says. One day, my love. One day. Oh, I wonder what happened to Medo y che quiero. Malaki, thank you so much for tuning in. Hello, Savannah. Mirando desde el puente de Brooklyn. Es exactamente. Luz. Imagine the traffic if the subway didn't exist, says Ibrahim. Oh my god, it would be terrible. Thankfully, the subway does exist. And they should increase more subways so we can have less traffic. See the sun? Yes, right there. Popping through the buildings. Alright, here we are. Saludos, Jonathan, desde Uruguay. Héctor, bienvenidos. Oh, wow, we have a whole lot of people tuning in Spanish. Tenemos bastante personas mirando de Latinoamérica. My hands are a little bit full. Sorry. All right. Statue of Liberty is waiting. Yeah, we'll see it soon. Someone left their Insta. It's Bailey. Never forget, you are beautiful, you are loved. Let me guess, someone wanted to take you to take a picture. They did indeed, but no, I'm not stopping. I ain't stopping right now. My hands are full, it's too noisy. Take a photo. I'm on a mission. Show you the vibes of the Brooklyn Bridge. Turn the camera around. Don't stop looking at me. Look over there. Over there. It's a lot more fun. Don't look here. Over there. Go. The mall says, I saw somewhere that the Brooklyn Bridge pillars, they're called towers, yes, and they have some sort of caves. Not caves, but they do have a wine cellar on one of them. One side has a wine cellar, and the other side used to be, I think, a market. And then the caissons are there. The caissons were basically these, they would basically weigh down the tower so it can sink into the riverbed. I'm not sure if the caissons are still accessible, though the water pressure would probably be very high. So these ropes, according to the original plans, were supposed to be 6 times stronger. 6 times stronger. But you know what happened? the cable maker was cheating. They were cheating on their plans, and they actually did not make them very strong. Thus, they were only 5 times stronger. Luckily, this is still standing. This is still standing. Oh. Okay, it's still standing. Good, still standing. Still standing. Yeah, still standing. All right, let's go to the other side. Still standing. Mater says, so entertaining. I enjoy your sense of humor. Mater, this is a very serious show. There's no humor in this show. All humor is merely incidental. Gigi says, don't break it. I'll try not to, Gigi. I'll do my best. Please tell us about the story supervising the constructions of the bridge. Sure thing, Alexandra. Let me show you the... So we got the Empire and we got the Chrysler on the other side. So we got one Manhattan Square. Yeah, we got one Manhattan Square as well. So Washington Roebling, who was in charge of constructing this bridge after his father passed away, he ended up getting water pressure sickness, diaper sickness. It's called it was a sickness that they get. It was a sickness that they got. The guys who were working the caissons were sinking the entire tower into the riverbed. He ended up getting that terrible sickness, ended up making him paralyzed. So poor Washington Roebling was paralyzed, and he was overseeing the construction, apparently from his house along Brooklyn Heights, the promenade. So he was able to see it with binoculars in the distance. But since he couldn't be here, he sent his wife, Emily Roebling, to oversee the construction herself here in person. The Benz, thank you so much, Primal, the Benz. The Benz was the name that they gave for water pressure sickness. Emily Roebling, a lot of people are very confident that she was the woman who actually drove this to be finished. So Emily Roebling, on behalf of her husband, ended up finishing this Brooklyn Bridge, and she was one of the first people to actually cross it as well, along with the president, I think, at that time. So yeah. What are the bends? Bends is a water pressure sickness. So if you go too far deep too quickly into underwater, water has a whole lot of pressure, and humans are not built to sustain all that pressure, especially so quickly, so you have to get used to it. The thing is, sometimes working these towers, the pressure would drop very quickly. And then you would get the bends, and the bends luckily could be treated a lot easier this time, but at that time they didn't know how to treat it, so you would get paralyzed. It would be a very terrible sickness, and there was a lot of other symptoms as well. Yes, I saw Giovanna's and Ophelia's super chat. Scuba divers get it, yeah. It's a lot better treated nowadays. Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible sickness. Seeing this makes me think of Saturday Night Fever. Saturday Night Fever is actually in the Verrazano Bridge, but I can imagine, yeah, it makes you think of it. How's the weather right now? It's going down. It's about 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Jadwiga, nice to see you here, Jadwiga. So the plaque is no longer here. We can't really see it. We can take a peek here, but it's closed. Yeah, they're fixing it. So this is covered in scaffolding. Construction of new bike lanes. Yeah, it's planned to. They're planning to close actually the Brooklyn Bridge, potentially to close all of the traffic, or at least one lane. and make it a bigger bike lane. Yeah, that's what they're planning to do. Potentially close one side to traffic and just have bikes. Have more space walking. Maybe that's why they're doing construction, maybe? Or they're doing some type of maintenance? Not entirely sure. Is the elephant story true? Yes, it is. Alright, so my ride just arrived. We gotta go meet them at the Brooklyn Bridge. They're waving to me. My ride arrived so I can fly over to my penthouse condo. I mean, that is a random helicopter. No relation to me. No relation to me. I do not live in a penthouse. No. So, after the bridge was constructed in 1883, people were afraid of this bridge. It's the tallest structure in all of New York City. These towers had to be built in the Gothic style in order to not piss off the Episcopal Church, because the church wanted to be the tallest tower in the entire city. Churches in general, Christian churches, want to be the tallest in the cities. Tallest before this was Trinity Church, which is in downtown Manhattan. Still there. But then, all of a sudden, people start crossing the bridge. Some people are excited, but some people are very nervous. One day, people are crossing the bridge. It's a huge tourist attraction. And a woman starts screaming, "The bridge is falling! The bridge is falling!" And that ensues a massive stampede. People are panicking. They think the bridge is about to fall down. The winds were slightly higher, but the bridge wasn't swaying. It doesn't sway as much as other bridges. So people were overly panicking. But it was the tallest structure. Nothing was quite like it in the world. I mean, the London Bridge and the Tower Bridge are way smaller than this. So stampeding, people try and rush to the exit, and in the ensuing stampede, 12 people were killed. So the city had to do something. How to make people feel safer crossing this bridge. Thus, they hired P.T. Barnum. He had an incredible idea. It was also a good idea for his own museum and circus. I'm not sure what he was running at the time. He was one of those two. To cross with this 12 or 21 elephants, cross across the Brooklyn Bridge, a bunch of camels, a bunch of animals, and they all crossed the Brooklyn Bridge in a massive show, saying, "Hey, 21 elephants can be on this Brooklyn Bridge. It's not gonna fall down." And luckily, people calmed down after that. It was 21 elephants. None were harmed for the time. Nope. If you want to learn more about P.T. Barnum, check out the movie The Greatest Showman. It's not fully historical, but give you a sense of who he was. A little bit, at least. So, The Greatest Showman. But those elephants died? No, they didn't, Paul. They were live elephants. They survived the cross. No elephants were killed. Philippe says you're a great guy. Oh, I'm glad you think so, Philippe. Thank you. It sounds very rickety with the bikes. It is indeed very rickety. Maybe we pick your brain, Ariel. Of course, I'm here for all your New York City or travel needs. Feel free to ask me any question about NYC. Right there. The Statue of Liberty.
And see how things
Dutch Moz, you have no voice. Oh no, Dutch Moz. Feel better. Feel better, Dutch. So Mater says, what you're saying is a big guy like me would be safe walking across the Brooklyn Bridge. Yes, you too will be safe, Mater. Anyone of all sizes. Just don't bring those tiny little dogs from the Upper East Side. Just please do not scare me by bringing tiny little dogs from the Upper East Side. Everyone else is welcome, except for the tiny little dogs of the rich older women from the Upper East Side. Do they have a day pass for ferries? No, they don't, but I highly recommend to buy the ferry pass on mobile via using their mobile app. You know why? Because you can easily transfer back into another ferry or to the same ferry and go for a round trip without paying, because a transfer works for I think up to an hour and a half. So do you guys want to see something really freaky? Do you want to see something really freaky here? This might potentially make you really afraid of crossing the bridge. If you don't want to hear this or see this, then just skip like 30 seconds ahead. Or mute it. This might, like, rarely people look down and don't realize. Alright? Warning. We had the warning, everyone. Okay. If you didn't mute already, too late. So you think you're walking on very stable ground. Oh yeah, the road is right underneath us. We'll be okay. 21 elephants cross this. We'll be okay. Nope. The water is right below. Nothing is below us. This wooden plank is broken. Yep. The water right below. So Dutch Ball says, oh, that's not a big deal. Dutch, this is a live stream. You gotta be a little bit dramatic here, Dutch Moss. You gotta add to the drama. Hey, Nino, thank you so much for the super chat. Philippe, thank you so much for sharing your time and knowledge about the city and this landscape. My pleasure, Philippe. Thank you so much for your super chat. And thank you so much for watching and your kind vibes. Russian 54, thank you so much for the R54. Let me know what currency is that. Rainer says, have dinner on me. Thank you so much, Rainer. I will take you up on that offer. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. All right, so there we go. Don't mention it because some people did mute it. So don't mention it. Don't tell them what we saw. Keep it our secret. It's going to be walking through. Oh my god, I didn't know that and have crossed that, says David. Yep, many people don't look down. Remember the scene from Kate and Leopold? Oh, I actually have not seen Kate and Leopold yet. Okay, so NYPD is not appreciating them spilling all the secrets of the Brooklyn Bridge. Kay says dramatic license. Yes, I have a dramatic license, everyone. I both have a tour guide license and a dramatic license. Let me know, which license do you prefer to have? Oh, look at the sky. Marianne, thank you so much for these 50 stars. I appreciate you. Thank you. Have they replaced the boards? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew, but no. Possible make a dedicated bike lane. I think that's what they're going to do. I think they're already signed off on the plans. Have I flown Fly Nyan? No, not yet, Dutch. Not yet. Is it worth it? Have you done it, Dutch? Dutch says the boards get replaced very often. Shh, Dutch, don't let anyone know. Hola, Evelyn desde Argentina o de Chile. Oh, chilena. Bienvenidos. Gracias por viendo esta transmisión, esta emisión. Gwen says you're a risk taker. Indeed I am. I got a dramatic license. Yes, I stream from the helicopter. Oh, Dutch, you managed to stream from the helicopter. That is epic, man. So cool. I guess the surface, if it was metal, yes. Loving this walk, says Inspired. Oh, my pleasure, Inspired. Let's continue walking through. Let's hope a bicyclist does not decide to go on the walking side because there's people taking selfies. Let's hope no one takes selfies on the bicycle lane so a bicyclist does not go on the walking side. Let's hope. Let's hope. There we go. We got views of the Midtown Manhattan skyline. We got Hudson Yards. I'm just going to speak like this for the entire video and sound like Aziz Ansari. Let me know if you know who I'm referring to. This is an impression of Aziz Ansari doing a live video about New York City. The Chrysler Building, famous example of Art Deco architecture. Should I do the video as Aziz Ansari for the rest of the video? Let me know. Check him out if you don't know who Aziz Ansari is. See him and after this check out a clip. Very funny guy. Also check out the series. If you want to see a good New York City series, he actually wrote an amazing series called Master of None. Highly recommend it. Master of None. Taxi, don't stop. Taxi. Paul says it sounds like Seinfeld. That can't do too much. Is the dead cat missing on the mic? Yes, the dead cat was resurrected and just ran away. So no dead cat today. I am going raw today, everyone. Raw meaning I don't have a mic on me, so I'm going raw. No mic, no dead cat. You're hearing the full effect of the wind blasting into your headphones. I hope you're okay. I hope you're hearing this okay. Let me just grab my bag. Let me grab my bag. Okay, I grabbed my bag. Did not see anything. Superman says, nice jacket. Thank you, Superman. Definitely love wearing jackets. I love jackets. I love clothes, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if you like clothes. I love clothes. I love wearing clothes. I like being encapsulated in clothes. Let me know if you're a fan of clothes. Here we got the Manhattan Bridge. Oh my god. Whoa. Alright, that scared me a little bit. I was a bit scared. November says clothes are great. I'm so glad you think so. Have I considered, Vero, ¿ha considerado hacer un video todo completamente español? Tú sabes que yo he hecho un video completamente español en París y todo el mundo estaba bien confundido porque yo no tengo tanto personas mirando en español, pero más seguro yo voy a varios países que va a ser español o latinoamericano y voy a presentar guía turística que están hablando de español. Pero aquí en Nueva York yo hago inglés porque mucho de la audiencia ahora mismo ven en inglés. Pero puede preguntar cualquier cosa en español también. Right now I haven't done a fully exclusive Spanish video because people would get very confused. Most of my audience is in English. It's me. Say hi to Bethy on Cape. Bethy from Cape Cod. Welcome. Hey, welcome from New York City. Hope you're enjoying this. Me, thank you so much for a $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Bilingüe, tal vez sí. Yo voy a ser un poco más bilingüe. I'll do a little bit more bilingual. Susan says clothes hide much. Yes, that's the downside of clothes. Definitely. Is one Vanderbilt fully complete? Not quite. I think they're still building the interiors. The structure itself is fully completed, but I think they're still building the interiors. El Gus says, I sound beautiful in both languages. Ah, thank you, El Gus. Cuando yo hablo español como una telenovela. So when I speak in Spanish, I tend to speak like a soap opera. It's my natural accent. I have a telenovela accent. That's Hudson Yards.
That man got his cardio in.
Wow. Robert says magnificent. I agree, Robert. I agree. Alright, here we got a nice little bridge we can walk through. Perfect selfie opportunity. Let's go. Wow, the sky is looking pretty. Oh my god. Feel better, Dutch. Everyone send hearts to Dutch. Fellow live streamer. Recovering at home. I'm feeling under the weather. Any songs on your album inspired by the bridge? Not specifically, no, not specifically. Wow. Inkspire Life, I think you'll enjoy this one. It looks like a painting. Susan, thank you so much for the hearts. Riding a bike would be awesome, says Gus. Yes, riding a bike would be awesome. Screenshot, yes, screenshot time. This is a nice picture for the wall. It is indeed. Only in New York will you see an Instagrammer with a cup of wine on the Brooklyn Bridge. All right, let's take a musical interlude. We have a few people playing music. So I have no idea what this guy's doing. He doesn't seem to be accompanied by a friend who's taking photos of him, so I think he's just doing this. So there we go, we got a show. I wonder if the cops will come. Not sure why he's doing it. It doesn't seem to be with a friend. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be with a friend. I think he's just doing this for fun on his own. I hope that's me. I hope he's not trying to make a show of something worse. Alright. Yeah. Not getting the best vibe, so let's go and save ourselves a little bit of whatever that guy's trying to do. But there we go. Let's continue walking. Let the photographers take photos. Pero es una sesión de foto. Yo no creo que una sesión de foto porque él no está acompañado. No veo que está con ningún amigo. Se ve como la persona que está tomando foto de él es una otra persona que no lo conoce. So I don't think that's a photo session because the photographer who was taking photos of him, I think, was just another random guy because I saw him earlier. Oh, Ron dice, pero sí, no sé cuál es su intención. So no vamos a quedarnos por mucho tiempo al lado de él. Yeah, I don't know what his intention was, so let's not stay too close. That is definitely a very reminiscent of Saturday Night Fever. Yep, he's getting more and more people. He's doing the show. He's definitely doing some type of show. The tower's clean. Yeah, it's very clean. They've done a great job in cleaning it. Alright, awesome. Do you know what's being fixed on the bridge? I don't know for sure. They did sign off on lane to the bridge, and I think closing one lane for from traffic. But I'm not sure if they're actually following through with that. So if anyone could clarify, do let us know. Though the bridge is in constant maintenance because it's a very old bridge as well, so it's in constant maintenance. Saturday Night Fever was on the Verrazano. Yes, indeed it was. But also involved the guy being rather reckless on the cables in that film. So yeah, that's why it reminds me of that.
Too late. There's money right there.
Guy's doing a wheelie all the way down the bridge. He was saying, "Hell, there's some money right here." Saying that this is a cool trick. Check me out. It's funny in New York City, you get quite a mixture of people who don't want you to point the camera at them, and I can like be pointing the camera at a building. And like pointing towards the building, looking at the building, and they think I'm pointing the camera at them. That happens. But then you get the other side of people who really want some attention. And that already happened a few times on this video. And it's funny how in New York City you really do have that whole spectrum of people with the camera. Oh my God, look at these views. Wow. Look at the Statue of Liberty. An architect says the bridge will last 1,000 years if properly maintained. Yeah, I think so, Paul. Some don't like it, others want it all, says Mario. Yeah, I think that's the case. Right there, we got the Staten Island Ferry in front of the Statue of Liberty. Or the cranes. Cranes are the docks, the shipyards. Docks for transportation. So Amazon packages might come through here. Your t-shirts might come through here if you live in the US. Rafael dice, ¿y no te pones nervioso cuando estás grabando en lugares públicos donde hay mucha gente? No, Rafael, no me pongo tan nervioso con mucha gente, no. A veces es más fácil grabar cuando hay más personas. No hay tanta atención a mí cuando estoy grabando. So Rafael asks in Spanish, am I nervous when there's a lot of people around and I'm filming? No, it's usually quite the opposite. I usually feel a lot calmer when there's more people. Either there's no people or more people, I feel very calm. It's that in between, when there's 2 or 3 people, it's a little bit more awkward than a huge crowd. Especially in these touristy sites. Especialmente esta área turística, no, todo el mundo está con una cámara. Bonsoir, beloveds. Kay says, thank you for everyone who pressed that heart button. Yes, thank you. And if you're on YT, press that like button right now. Pressing that like button brings more of these type of videos onto your feed, almost like if they were magic. It's a little bit more effective than even just pressing subscribe. And beyond that, brings these videos also to more people who really need New York City in their lives. Want to see more of it. Here we have arrived to Brooklyn. Jose Harding is for Facebook. I'm streaming on both. Giant Squid says, "Where are you gonna visit Staten Island?" What's Staten Island? Giant Squid. What are you referring to? Is that like someplace in New Jersey? I'm from Pakistan, Miss New York City. Says Kyo, salam alaikum. Oh, hope you get to visit New York City again. A lot of people taking selfies. Sunset, yeah, the sunset is looking gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Deanne says the shade of Staten Island. Oh, you're talking about what? Oh, that other borough. Oh, okay, yes. May one day I'll visit the other borough. One day. By one day I mean never. One day we'll visit the other borough. Does the Chrysler have an observation deck? Not right now, but there are talks to potentially have an observation deck on the Chrysler. Great question. Paul from Hamilton, Canada, welcome. The clouds are killing me, he says, Akil. Oh, they are. Oh no, Akil. Wow. I can't get enough of these views. I do not want to leave. I'm just gonna camp out here, spend the night, make this into my Airbnb. Ferry says there's a lot of history in Staten Island. I'm sure there is. No, I actually covered Staten Island. I've shown the historic Richmond town. It's very nice. It's really cool. I got actually a tour with one of the docents. Really cool guy. Hi, Janice. Nice to see you here. So here we have Brooklyn Heights.